Sun safety is an extremely important part of everyday life, no matter what species you are. Humans in particular need to protect exposed skin from harmful ultraviolet rays that can cause sunburn, cancer, and premature aging.
There's nothing healthy about a tan.
There are three types of UV radiation: UVA, B, and C. They are all undetectable by the human eye and are produced in the sun as a result of higher surface temperatures. UVA has the highest wavelength of the three, from 320 to 400 nanometers. UVB has a wavelength of 290 to 320. Finally, UVC has a wavelength of 200 to 290. UVA is responsible for the largest proportion of the UV radiation from the sun that reaches the Earth's surface, approximately 95%. UVC is filtered out by the ozone layer in the Earth's atmosphere and as a result does not reach the Earth's surface. 95% of UVB rays are blocked out due to the majority being absorbed by the atmosphere. The 5% that reaches the Earth causes the skin to produce more melanin, which causes tanning and sunburn. This direct DNA damage is also what increases the chances of developing skin cancer. The first sunscreens were developed around 1928, which only protected the skin from this type of UV. Now, modern sunscreens are formulated to protect the skin from both UVB and UVA. UVA makes up approximately 95% of the UV radiation that reaches the Earth's surface. UVA is what causes wrinkling and premature aging of the skin and penetrates the skin at a much deeper level than UVB. The effects of UVA rays have only been recently researched, and only now are we beginning to understand their full impact. There are two types of sunscreens, physical and chemical. Physical sunscreens use inorganic chemicals such as zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, which work as a physical barrier that reflect UVA and UVB rays. Physical sunscreens are often thick and opaque, which appear white. Chemical sunscreens, however, are comprised of organic chemicals and work by absorbing UVA and UVB rays. During this process, the UV light is dissipated harmlessly in the form of heat. In contrast to physical sunscreens, chemical sunscreens are usually colorless and runny and are often included in other cosmetic items. There are a variety of active ingredients used in organic chemical sunscreens. Some commonly used ones include octocrylene, homosalate, and oxybenzone. We conducted an experiment to investigate how oxybenzone blocks UV rays in conjunction with other organic chemicals such as
oxybenzone, homosalate, octylsalicylate, butylmethoxydibenzoylmethane,
and
octocrylene.
We conducted the experiment with the use of a UV lamp, UV-sensitive paper, acetate sheets, and both opaque and transparent sunscreens. The advantage of the UV paper was that when exposed to UV light, it turns a darker shade of blue. For reliable results, we included both a control and experimental test. In organic chemical sunscreens, the atoms within the molecules are made up of orbitals with different energy levels. When an electron is excited by the right amount of energy, it will jump to a higher orbital. It is by this principle that chemical sunscreens absorb UV. UV wavelengths come in many different frequencies that can excite electrons to different levels. This is the formula that shows the amount of energy in a particular frequency of light. The energy level is found by multiplying the wavelength frequency by Planck's constant, which relates to the energy in one photon. In conclusion, chemical sunscreens are an appropriate form of ultraviolet protection because of their ability to absorb the wavelengths.